I was just going to start this video and I heard something up here. I was walking up. I was like, oh, what was that noise? Anyways, I'm here farting around at work again. I'm going to walk to the back. We're a little slow today. Oh, Phantom Illuminati wants to know Phantom smells. Okay, here's a Phantom smell for you. My son, we got here early one time. Oh, we always do. And I'm working on something, whatever, and he goes back in his area. He'll fall asleep back there. He said he woke up. And he said, I said, you probably farted. He goes, no, he woke up, and I had this happen to me too, that it smelled like crap. An actual, like someone took a dump right in front of your face. And I've had that problem here before up front. And I was like, no, I didn't fart. You know, it literally smelled like crap. And here's something. I was walking back. I'm up a little far. I'm walking back with my camera. This happened about 2 years ago. I don't think I mentioned it. But I had my camera. And let me turn it around here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right. I was walking back and I says, if anybody's here, if you're here, I want you to do something to let me know that you're here. Show yourself, do something. And I got about, I got about here, and this cat just runs across, just books across. And I think it went back in there somewhere. And I was like, okay, we've had cats in here. In the 30 years that I've worked here, we probably had cats maybe 3 times. And that was one of them. But to come running out right when I wanted something to be proven. Now, what a coincidence is that, huh? It come booking across. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I go in the back. I go back here and I start, puking around back here with stuff. And I went back up front. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe that was a fluke. So what I did is I did the same exact thing. I come walking back, and I got like right here. That same cat took off, and it wasn't running like full speed. It wasn't it was like galloping. And like it was playing around. And it ran. This is where we had the pallets here. You see the pallets over there by that shovel? By every machine, they have a stack of pallets. We had the pallets here, and I looked for that cat in there, all over in here. I could not find it. I don't know where it went, but it was twice. That dang thing come running out. Just went over here. I don't know where the hell it went. But a little while ago, I thought I heard my name. Or I thought I heard my son call my name. My son isn't here. It was weird. So, I'll be working on these today. This is funny. Not funny. See, these boxes here, they hold like ball valves. Up there. There's one. Let me get over here. Hold on. You see in that valve up there, there's a ball with a hole in it. When you turn it, when the hand, you know how a valve works. It turns it that way and there's a hole in it. Anyways, our local steel plant uses those to put different size ball valves in there. Anyways, I have to make lids for those. And that's one I made. And it puts it on top. And it makes a lid for it. Well, I got to take these. And we were going to throw these away. So what we did is I measure in so far. And then so far. And I put a crease in there. And we fold it up and staple it. And we make those. I taped that. Oh, come on. I taped that one just for just to show. And it fits up on top of there. My son makes these. They take corner posts in each one. Then they want to staple the tops, 3 staples in each corner. And then they want to staple to the post, each post in that darn thing. And I've had people. I had a guy down here one time. I was stacking them with the forklift. And he was so lazy, this is where he works in this area, He was so lazy. He'd sit there with his phone, playing with his phone, and playing with his phone instead of be working. And I picked the boxes up, and I moved it, and I took them. I was putting them over there, and I heard something fall inside. And this is when we used to put 2 in one side and 2 in the other. Now they want 3 and 2, whatever. So I look inside. Here he was just putting 1 staple in it. On all the sides, on one side. On this side, you're supposed to put 2. On that side, you're supposed to put 2. He put 1 staple and he missed the thing entirely. So all the weight that these things hold, because that lazy ass doesn't want to do his job, someone could have got killed. That could have fell on somebody. Could have collapsed and fell on somebody. I don't like lazy people. I don't like lazy people. I don't like people who try to get out of work or just do as the attitude has, minimum. I'm going to do the minimum. I get paid minimum wage. I'm going to do minimum work. I hate people like that attitude. I have nothing. I have no room for you in my life. I don't want you. Nothing to do with you. Oh, there's my trap. That box, that toolbox, was a guy that used to work here. He got fired years ago. That thing's been here for 30 years. I made this bench, God, a long time ago. I had it way over there by my machine, up against the wall. And then I was like, well, everybody kept going over there and bothering me, borrowing tools, and they were asking me, and I was like, they're not my tools. Well, some of them are, but... And that's why I brought it over here and left it here. I mean, everybody's bugging me, bothering the heck out of me, man. So that's all the stuff we need to work on. Sometimes I need to go in my car and get my other toolbox, my socket set. And oh my goodness, I didn't know that stuff was down there. Look at all them guns. I guess that's the new one. We were having problems with these darn things, and I fixed one time where the connecting rod was broke, and I took it out of another gun and put it in there, and it worked fine for years. It was a Hitachi, but we have been using these because they stopped making Hitachi. I don't know. These are like pretty big staples. They're 1-inch crown, 1.5-inch. I actually stapled my leg with this darn thing, with this one. I was working in this area, and I went to throw the thing out, and boom, I stapled right into my leg. And I was like, well, that ain't going to work. I pulled it out and went back to work. And I was like, lucky it didn't hit a bone. Oh. But anyways, yeah, these things aren't cheap either. That one over here, this goes for like 400. This goes for like 600. Is that cincher thing? It's like it crimps it. But yeah, I'll be using a table saw today. I wonder if I could use those lids. Why can't I use those lids? And I gotta fix that. That keeps falling down. I screwed that to the wall, and it keeps pulling out. So I have to use some kind of like nails or screws with washers. Something won't pull through. Staples pull through too easy. Oh, we're done with this job. Remember I made a video of what we do with the bags and put the stuff in it? We're done with that one. That's totally finally done. Oh, these are the ones I made. The lids. I'm going to ship those out. I got to make like 100 of them. I made 80. What else? Yeah, we're supposed to get a lot more of those packing jobs in. Smells. Yeah, I had that problem up in my room, in our room. I woke up. I was sitting there. I took a nap, and I woke up and I smelled crap, and it was so stupid. I was like, "What the heck was that?" And it went away so fast. I was like, "Man, not bad." Thought I heard something over there. Oh well. Anyways, this is out by the dumpsters. Are they throwing these away? I think they are. We didn't even use them. They probably, there's, 1,200 of them? I don't know what that is. Probably, paid $1.25 to make it, and they're throwing them away. I don't know why we have that green banding. I didn't ask him. He ordered it for something. Probably has a project we want to do with them. Anyways, oh, here's that ladder I made. I made that, 6-7 years ago. For my other place, I used to use it to climb up on the roof. It's probably too dark out here. Yeah, it's a little dark out here. I'll find raccoons in a dumpster not all the time, but in the summertime, you find one in there probably 2-3 times a month. Let's walk down here. He finally fixed that light. The one was blinking on and off. Okay, we got some stuff in there. Oh, he loaded that up. Over here, I made a video. They were burning off fuel out of those things with a big torch on it. They cleaned the big tanks out, those tankers. What am I walking down here? There's no trailer. Oh well. But they just put that up, that big tent looking thing. I don't know. A lot of pallets stored out here. Let me go back in. Look at this big plastic pallet. This thing is 6 foot. How big that dang thing is. I could turn a light on, huh? Let me try this. Yeah. Look at that big pallet. 6 by 6.5. I'm taking that and I'm cutting it down. I'm going to put it back in my wood shed for a ground so I can put wood on it. Yeah. This is molding. That's actual wood. But dang things are 16 feet long. There's more pallets we don't use. You see that wood, that little out thing? There's a truck driver that's been here all night. Let me turn this off. Come on, turn off. Well, there's that little outbuilding. That's a pump house for the sprinkler system. I made a video of me walking in there one time and showing you there's a clipboard on a wall and it has the dates on there that people checked, the valves and everything like that. And it goes back to, that thing's been hanging up since 1952, I think it was. Oh. Do you ever use Google Maps? And you grab that little guy and you put him on the street? Yeah, someone put him up there. What the heck? And there's a duck up on that ledge. Can you see it up there? My son put that up there. I raised him up on the forklift to put that up there. I told him put a date on it. It was probably 2016. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. This wall needs a piece right there, huh? I built that. This wall has Celotex. Now, this is like wax lids, or wax coating. We had all these pieces. These are from American Standard cardboard that we used to just fold in half and ship them out. It was weird for I don't know, but this wall was like that Celotex, and there was holes and everything down through there. And I made a video of me. I replaced this whole freaking wall, and up in the corner, way up there, I don't even think I can see it. Let me see if I can. You can see some writing. I wrote the date on that up there, and when I did it, I just got a bunch of goofy stuff around in here. And I can see it from here up. Remember that those two boards come down? There's a little pool ball that I shaved down. I put it in there. And then there's a Lego set up in that heating duct. And a pack of sriracha ramen noodles up in there. And I did a video about this. That's, I think, SpongeBob SquarePants up there. It's been up there since 2007, maybe. And it's a little early. G.I. Joe up there with a hook hand, and some magnets I threw up there. Where are they at? Wait, where did they go? Yeah, they're up there. I can't. Hold on. Ah. Yeah, they're right there. They're stuck to the pipe. They were broke. This is where I work. This is my area. I got a mess up here. Got some stuff on the floor. We get raccoons in here too. We get raccoons walking around, climbing on stuff sometime. I had to catch them a couple of times. All right, I think that's about it. I don't know what else to talk about, man. What else? Smells? Phantom smells? I think that's about it. I always hear, you can hear, I mean, this is an old building, and you will hear things like creaking and stuff, but there are some noises you cannot rule out, that you don't know what the heck they are, man. They freak me out. I've actually went in my truck and parked across the street because I thought someone was in here. It sounded like someone took a 2x4 and just slammed it on top of a bundle. And I don't know what. I was getting freaked out. I was froke out. Did you ever get froke out? I ain't walking away in a backpack. No. I got some work. If it would focus. I think those were mailboxes. I got some horrible camera. Look at that. I got what? How many bundles I got there? 5? 6. Oh, 5 and a partial. Anyway. These have to be loaded in a trailer. Probably next Tuesday. Oh, this is funny. Little people. I made a video with them behind me at one time. A whole box of them, and then there's another box. These are just parts that we had from something. Washers. Hey, more people! And little hub things for it. And I don't know. A little purpley thing in there. Different labels and stuff that we do. Yeah, parts. That's a hat. That's a hat. And a little stand for the little kids warning thing that holds a flag. Do you ever see that toy? Oh, down here I fixed this. These racks. I might have to turn the light on here. Let me see. Maybe if I can while I'm walking. Probably not. Nope, I can't do it. I'm an idiot. Okay, there it goes. All right, these racks hold all our labels. Most of them. They go all the way down there. And what I did, we were sitting there trying to figure out a way of, we write the numbers of what is on the rack, like 5412. That's a Mailmaster. We put them up against the wall. That's before we had the racks. I did all that. And then these are actually clipboards. We were going to throw them away years ago, and I saved them. They were like the board part. But anyways, I used that alien tape or something like it, and I stuck it to the side. But if you go in there with a real big pallet, it hits it and knocks it off. You could stick it back on there, but it doesn't work. So what I did is I just took some string. See? Now you can just put the pallet in there, and each number the top one goes at the top, and then the middle, and then the bottom. And each one corresponds with each label, row. That's mailbox. But it goes all the way down there, and there's all the different labels we put on the box. We don't print the box. We get the boxes made, printed. They send them here. We put the pictures on them, like these little kitchens, and just. I got tons of these tables, these table things. We got a bunch of those darn things, and I made that box. 25 years ago. And it was really funny. The first time I made that box, the very next day we needed it for the heater went out. We had to raise the heating guy up to fix the heater. And that was crazy. I made that about 25 years ago. It's for the forklift, so you could pick someone up. Hey, we don't got no labels there. But, yeah, we got some, I don't know what this bundle's doing here. once in a while they'll ask for like a one box out of a bundle. Now look how big this this is a big. I think Brandon labeled this one. This is, oh, okay, it's just got the bandage broke on it. This thing is probably 8 feet wide, and those aren't orbs floating in front of me. It's dust. 8 foot by 7 foot. Those are some big boxes, man. And over here, I guess they're working on this darn thing. It's got a big jack for the ceiling, the roof. I don't know when they're gonna fix that. I had a styrofoam cutout of a foot. I put it up in there. When the lights were on over here, it would shine. You could see it outside. I say, hey, look, there's Bigfoot. And this is some expandable foam stuff, I guess. Part A and B for insulation, I think. Or glue, something. Am I going to fit my butt through it? Nope. I'll go through here. It's like a maze. What I'd like to do in here, I think it'd be really fun. Yeah, what I'd like to do is get some... I seen them years ago at Gander Mountain. They were like slingshots. And they were made like the arms that go out a little farther from your hand. You know, the Y part, but they were like way up, like a foot from your hand. And the rubber things, you shoot tennis balls for training for dogs. You shoot them real far. Man, that would be fun to like have a bunch of tennis balls around in here on the floor, and everybody put goggles on and run around with those dang things and like shoot each other with tennis balls. Oh, that'd be a blast. But my luck, I would hit every one of these dang things up here. Anyway, that would be fun though. So, I think I'm back up here. I gotta get some coffee. And what time is it? What time we got here? Yeah. I don't know. Oh, I am working on something. I took some pipe out up. Oh, there's a piece of some ramen noodle up in there. That's been up there for about 5 years. I took some pipe. You can see the pipe up here, but it was water line. It was like a water pipe going. It stretched all the way from over, I don't know, over there, all the way over to way over there. And I'm using that for something. And you will see a video on that. I've been working on that for like 6 months. I've been, finding the time to do it in the morning. And then I didn't have enough pipe. And then I had to climb back up there and take another big section down to make more. Jeez, and I had to cut the side out of it. Anyway. I hear a dove. I hear a mourning dove. Better watch out. An owl will get you. There's owls out here. One time I was in our room, and I heard some noises. I was like, what the heck is that noise? What is that noise? And I didn't know what the heck the noise was. And I walked out to the bathroom window, and I looked up on the telephone pole. There was an owl sitting up there. And I tapped my finger against the glass, my ring against the glass, and I could see it turn its head. And I'm sitting there, and by the time I walk into the break room and go out the front door, it was gone. So I was like, okay. All right. I think that's about all I got. I don't have any other stories about ghosts and stuff. Oh, my son did say one time, it was about a year ago, he smelled cigarette smoke or pipe tobacco or something in his area. And nobody smokes here, not allowed, but he smelled it. And that was the only time that happened with him. So, all right. I got to go to the bathroom and do some paperwork. I'll see you in the next one.